6 across might be a bit too big, but I think it's fine, actually. That might be the perfect width now that I think about it. So we got this. We should probably have something going up the top like that, but I think this is the kind of thing where this is sort of like the main shape of what we're going on right here. We want to have the town... Oh, no, I forgot. We wanted to make a castle. Oh, yeah, we did want to make a castle, didn't we? The Riverside Castle should be around here. We can use some brick colors in order to sort of artificially make ourselves some random terrain. We might have to cheat the terrain in, though. I'm not going to lie there. I think that's a good reason to cheat something in, just to get some artificial terrain done. Otherwise, we'll be here all, well, throughout the entire Let's Play. Mo's rattling around his cage right now. That might be what the noise that you're hearing is. Possibly. The microphone sort of chooses when to listen to him. Take a drink. Beautiful. But yeah, we want to make a castle. No town halls, actually. That's a good point. We want to make a castle instead. So it looks like the castle will begin right around here. I can see it having a rather grand entrance. Sort of like a stairway leading to a big entrance with some castle towers, some nice walls connected to some more towers. I like it. I'm excited. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. Is this even? It looks even, but I don't think it is. We want to make sure the castle gateway's even, more so than we do want to make sure the river bridge is even. Don't get me wrong, they're both very important, but I feel like the castle entrance is just a little bit more important. So let's just check the width right here. If we go to 25, and then, okay, this is going to be awkward. Is this the total width? I'd say that's about right. 25. There we are. And then we go across by 3 more, and then 3 more. Is that... Oh, okay. There we are. 2 and 2. So that's 7 across. We're going to have to make it 7 across if we want it to be even. Well, not necessarily. No, we will. I think 7 across is fine, though. I guess that odd bit in the middle should be good enough. So if we make the road 7 across instead. 7 across feels just a little bit too wide now, though. I reckon we could sacrifice a little bit of the angle there. It doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical. We could go for... Oh, we're going to have like a hidden entrance up here. Oh, I'm excited. I'm very excited. So let's go ahead and get the... Oh, the rubber. Plus. If I just click out of it. Oh, okay. Doesn't want the rubber, apparently. No, you don't want to... Maybe if I click on a different building part, like the wall right here. Oh, where's the rubber? Oh, there we go. This should do it. Oh, there we go. I think the rubber and the floor material seems to work, but the road one doesn't. Oh, what the hell happened there? Okay. For some reason, the eraser with the road tool doesn't work. Okay, if we go here instead, is this going to delete it? No, that's fine. Alright then. Might take a little bit of getting used to, but that should be fine. We'll get rid of this. There we are. And we'll do the same right here. There we are. Most of this is just going to be me planning, by the looks of things anyway. So we'll go back to the roads. 7 across. Right down the middle. There we are. Beautiful. We're probably going to end up colliding with this tree. Nope. Looks like we're fine. So there we are. The main road. It's a beautiful thing. What we can have, though, is because this is the main road, we could probably have a few smaller roads. Maybe the 6 across ones can connect along here. But I kind of like the idea of sort of the main little town area sort of starting around this part first. So I think what we'll do is we'll probably go for the 7 across again just to keep it the same. And then this will go sort of all the way up here. And I can see this sort of ending around about this point, since it looks to me like the river's going to be around here. So there's going to be probably a wall sort of going around this part. So that's a good place for us to actually start making a few random houses here and there. I can see the blacksmith being here, since the blacksmith is usually always near the front entrance. So that's definitely something we're going to get sorted out. We could get it sorted out now, though. That's not really a bad idea. In fact, I'm so excited right now that I think we should probably go ahead and do so. We probably don't have enough stone, though. If we double check what our stone output is right now, well, not our output, but if we go to our inventory, we got 15 hunks of stone. Not really enough. Hopefully, we can get a stonemason or someone come to our place and maybe sell us some hunks of stone. What we could do, though, for the time being is... Oh, some berry trees right here I missed out on. We probably don't have the value. No, we don't, but we're nearly there. So let's see. We have quite a lot of wood. We probably don't mine up all of this. In fact... Oh, how many hunks of stone do we want? 20 hunks of stone. Unfortunately, not enough. But you know what? Let's design the house. Let's design the house. There's probably a better idea if we tell them to get a lot of stuff done while we're designing the house. Just, you know, a bit of multitasking here and there. So if we tell them to just completely demolish the forest in this area. Where do we want our mine? Oh, the mine up here would be fantastic. I can see us having a nice little sort of normal road going across here. And then just sort of starts to degrade very slowly and starts to become more cobblestone. And then it eventually leads to a very nice mine entrance. We'll make the similar mine entrance to the previous series, being an artificial mine entrance with a cool little sort of minecart entrance kind of thing. I like it. We'll get something like that done. Oh, I didn't think about making a railway attachment to it. Oh, that's going to be great. I like the idea of that. I'm excited. What can I say? Right. So they should be able to pretty much build anything. Okay. I don't really mean anything, but they should be able to build most things. We probably will still end up cheating things in. Well, we most definitely will cheat things in if they are incapable of building things. But I have tested, and it seems to be working. Well, seems to be. They forget a little bit, and then sort of get back to it. Should be fine. I'm faith. I've got a lot of faith. You gotta have faith. Let's get rid of all these trees. Also, I'm mumbling a lot, which is not really news to anyone, I imagine, that's used to watching me. Hopefully, this doesn't take 30 minutes. There we are. So if we get the flooring done. Let's see. How do we want this flooring completed? Well, I would like the idea... Oh, a caravan approaches. Hello, Riverside. I come bearing goods for trade. Would you like to give me 2 farming hoes in exchange for 17 oak logs? Decline. I don't like the idea of that. In fact, Usk. We need you to be our soldier. We may have some creeper crawly skeletons. I'm playing on normal, right? I feel like I'm not playing on normal, which is not a good thing. We might want to get some farms sorted out as well. So, Jared, I think you're... Okay, yeah, Jared, you're not the farmer. You're the hunter, I believe. Yeah, you're the trapper, as it were. So, I think Islay... Oh, no, maybe one of these guys. There we are. We'll get you, Sam, to be our farmer. And we'll just go ahead and get some random farming land right next to our food, just for the time being. While I think our farming land's probably going to be over here, sort of near the mine. I like the idea of that. Oh, what's this? Requires a farmer. Okay, we just need to wait for our farmer to actually become one first. Become the unlimited farmer. So we just save right here, just in case we have any issues. Here we are. So quick. It's fantastic. There we are. I can barely notice the auto-saving, if it is auto-saving. Oh, there's building tools right here. I wonder what else they're going to add to this menu if they've not done so already. It looks like they haven't. We've got some walls right here, which... Ooh, what was that? Something happened. There's a very new sound file. It looks like it's another sound file that triggers whenever someone becomes a new class. Maybe a specific class, I'm not too sure. Oh well, we've got Usk though, now. We should probably get a shield as well. If we go ahead and just make tons of new shields. Let's get the beds put in place as well. If we get 20 new shields... There we go, just so we can sell them. Hopefully they haven't lowered the price. I keep procrastinating when trying to make this blacksmith, so I'm just making sure they're all right. So we get some beds sorted out. Right here. 6 should... Actually, no, 7 should be fine. We'll be able to move them along. That was very smooth as well. Just wanted to note that there. Pretty fantastic. Right, let's stop procrastinating. Let's go ahead and try and create ourselves a beautiful, well-adjusted society, which might not end up happening. So we want to go ahead and probably go for just a smooth... let's go for the checker. I like that. So I like the idea of... I always want the blacksmith to sort of be this fairly... It needs to be a little bit wider than that. But I feel like this back part right here could probably stick out a little bit more. Maybe not. That looks a bit awkward now. So I think if we back up on that, we go out like this. And we could probably rub some of this out to about that far. How's that? Feels a bit left out. A bit awkward. I'm not sure if maybe I want to indent this a little bit. There's a lot we can really do here. I'm trying to, I'm going to be a little bit more original than where I've been lately with my carpentry. Well, all of my shop, let's say, our shop housing. I think this is fine, though. We could have a small connector right here, though. I like the idea of that. I'm not sure what it would be. I imagine what we could have is maybe a little stall in front. Market stall. There's a lot we can really do here. However, this will be the... I kind of like the idea of this going up by 1 extra layer now that I think about it. Will it go up by an extra layer? Looks like it won't. If we go to the 2nd floor, there we go. So yeah, if we just make this part of the 1st floor, probably not a good idea, really. Actually, yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's go to the second floor, because it's going to be one block up. And I like the idea of it being one block up. Do you want to be at the corner? I can see it being at the corner. We'll stick with that. And we could probably go ahead and just make sure that the... Well, no, this area should be pretty fine. What we can do instead is we can get rid of this bit. Should be about... Well, no, it should be fine here. I like it being one layer higher than the rest of the ground. So if we want to go ahead and make this part into a different shape. I think that's what I was trying to do before. Well, not a different shape, a different color. Something that doesn't represent or at least connect to the inside layer. I like that. I think it needs to take over a little bit more of the land in front of it. I think that's the issue I've been having with my blacksmiths lately. I like the idea of there sort of being like a little tower, though. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to go for that. I'm going to go for a little tower. I know it might sound a little bit strange, especially for a blacksmith's, but I feel like this is something that we need. If we go 7 by 7 and we go like this, and it's just a random tower. It doesn't really feel like it would fit, but it would definitely have sort of the crenellations and all the random, like the usual tower stuff. But you would know it's a blacksmith's. But it's sort of like a blacksmith's, like a siege blacksmith's, a workshop, that kind of thing. I've been building a lot of workshops lately, I've realised this. Let's have this indent by one more. I like that. That looks quite nice, but we have to definitely see what this is going to look like when we get the walls installed. In fact, what we can do is get the walls installed first. So as you can see, there's a very nice sort of blue outline of where the building is going to be. It did it before, but it's a lot shinier now, which I think is definitely something you need to point out. What we can do, though, is we can probably remove this, and then we can just sort of add things over time, because I like the idea of the blacksmith sort of being, like the blacksmithing part being outside. Oh, there's a zombie! Get down! Get on the floor! There's a zombie right here. He's sort of minding his own business. Everyone to battle! The zombies are nearby. It looks like us right there. Invaders! So look at this. This is fantastic. It took a little bit of a slap right there. It looks like these zombies actually pay attention to you now, which is good to see. So more than one usually spawns. But I guess they put in some sort of progression system for that. I do apologize about the burp there. Looks like we're fine, though. If we just pause the game right now, just because we're not really doing too much, other than maybe moving materials here and there. But we should be fine there. Right, so here we go. So I've just got to sort of get used to the current building. It's a little bit different now to build, so I've just got to get used to the new methods, I suppose. Oh, these are the blocks, isn't it? Oh, nice. So yeah, it does sort of it has its own category as well for block building. I like it. So if we go to the second floor, and if we just remove this, being our tower, we just want to get rid of that for now. Well, we don't have to. I feel like we do, though. It could be one of these things where we just remove this selection right here. We've got to think carefully with this tower. And then we have the 7 by 7 tower right here. Then we can create a wall for it, make it out of stone. There we are, like a normal tower. And then we can connect the rest of this building up. Oh, it looks like you can't, actually. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So it doesn't work like that. Okay, we'll get rid of this. Okay, it works the other way around. Oh, no, it did for a second. Okay, it looks like we can actually bug this out. Oh, no, not entirely. I wonder if we do bug it out. Now I'm sort of curious. Nope, it won't work. Okay. Well, we could make it out of stone, and then I guess we could change... I suppose this part's the only part that really needs to be going up more, so that's fine. We'll definitely find a different way to get this done. However, we'll continue onwards on our quest to create ourselves a decent-looking blacksmiths. There we are. Oh. You don't want to work now? Okay, I think we can back up until we get to a point where we was at before. No? Okay, maybe not. We'll go back on our save. Oh, we weren't that far off, apparently. That doesn't feel right. But we're going back into it anyway. We're probably going to end up doing quite a lot of this. Alpha is alpha, ladies and gentlemen. That is the truest words that ever came out of someone's mouth. However, we must be vigilant. We must defeat the alpha. That is how this works. So let's go ahead and... Oh no, we don't want this bit to be constructed just yet. because we want the walls to go around it. So if we go back to our walls right here, we want it to be made out of stone. And I don't really want this kind of stone. I kind of like it to just be sort of a normal, darker stone. The pillars, apparently, the pillars can be made out of stone as well. So it looks quite bland at the moment. Excuse me. I don't like it connecting to the road like that. I like the idea of it not connecting to the road like that. So if we just go to our rubber right here, which should be right there. Just make sure it's 1 block away from the road, because I want to do some designs. Also, you know what? I feel like the pillars need to be made out of wood. I don't know. I feel like it's a good differentiation. As for this wall, though, we can go ahead and turn it into the sort of wall brick. There we are. So that's good. That's a very nice looking sort of tower look right there. So let's go ahead and we'll get all the other stuff done in the background. We just want to make sure this part looks very nice and tidy. So let's go over here and let's go to our normal brick. And let's make sure it's light brick. And let's make sure it's 1 sort of layer away from everything else. Do we want it to be 1 layer or 2 layers high? No, 1 layer seems to be fine to me. This is on the same floor as well, so we should be able to get a door right here. Ooh, that's actually a good point. Is that going to work? Ooh, no, it doesn't. It's fine. I think we have to just get used to that. Oh, you can see like a nice little indent there. So we can have a double door right there and just like a single door right here by the looks of things. Yeah, that's fine. Unfortunately here, though, it doesn't seem to work out. Oh, it doesn't work out at all, actually. It's not really going the way I wanted it to, unfortunately. What we can do is probably just delete all the flooring in here. Or maybe get rid of the walls. It's unfortunate, really, because we have to probably redo this entire thing, but just use the wall layers. Because I wanted to make this go 1 block high, but the way... I wanted to do 1 block high like this, because I wanted the doorways to properly connect from the inside of this part right here. But unfortunately, that's not actually going to be the case. So it looks like we're just going to have to live with the fact that it's not going to look absolutely perfect. There we are. I guess that's fine. So if we want to just go ahead and we'll just delete this. We'll delete that part and then we'll get this done 1 bit at a time, just so we don't get completely confused. 1, 2, 3. So it should be 1 more here, I think. Oh no, 1 more on the other side. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, maybe not. We'll get rid of this and this. I mean, that feels right. Is that 4 across? Yep, that's 4 across, so it should be good. Now if we just get rid of this. So 16 by 9. Oh, wrong layer. 16 by 9, and then we'll get rid of this little bit right here. And I kind of want to keep that part. Well, I won't be able to work actually, so we'll get rid of that as well. And we'll get rid of this little bit right here, 6 by 4. Oh. Wait, no, that was a floor layer. Okay. Looks like it was popping out, or it was the wrong layer there. That is fine. And then we could do the 7 by 7 right there. Fantastic. So that's looking pretty good. Now we can go back to our walls. We can get the walls sorted out. Then we can go back to our flooring. Make sure that this is going to look nice and dandy, being 1 layer away from everything else. The flooring inside is good. The walls are all good. Now we can get the 2nd floor sorted out. We go to our 2nd floor right here. I kind of like the idea of sort of this bit having a random balcony to it. Is that a good idea? Not really. Maybe this part can have that. Maybe you can walk across the entire thing. There's a lot we can do right now. But I think I'm going to have the building arch this way. I've got to try and find out how the roofing system actually works in this. But I like the idea of there being a 2nd floor to this. So if we just sort of... Let's make sure we're building out of the actual tower there. So anyway, we've got our 2nd floor. Let's go out by 1 layer. Oh, actually, we're making it out of a different type of wood. A different type of stone. I'm not sure I like the idea of that. Is that what we want to do? Or do we want to make it out of wood? Just to make it a little bit different. I like the idea of the second layer being made out of wood. I'm not going to lie. Maybe Tudor housing. But I think it would be a bit strange if we have a fireplace. You know what? Let's go nuts. Well, it's not necessarily going nuts, but trying something. So we'll see how it works. If we don't like it, we can just demolish it. So that's fine. After all, this is just a template. But it is taking up most of our most of our time building. That's fine.